Nutritional values of coconut milk, 6 health benefits of coconut milk. Nutritional values of coconut milk, 6 health benefits of coconut milk. Coconut milk is a hazy, smooth white fluid removed from the ground mash of mature coconuts. The dark and rich taste of coconut milk is because of its high oil content, the vast majority of which is immersed fat. Coconut milk is a customary food fixing utilized in Southeast Asia, Oceania, South Asia, and East Africa. Coconut milk is a typical fix in foods of the tropical district. Thai, Caribbean, South Indian, and Sri Lankan foods are intensely subject to it as an ordinary fix. A 100 milliliters serving of canned coconut milk, 169 calories / 697 kJ. 1.1 g protein. 16.9 g fat. 14.6 g soaked fat. Coconut milk is an unhealthy food. Around 93% of its calories come from fat, including soaked fats known as medium-chain fatty oils. Nourishment, value, content, calories, 552, fat, 57 grams, protein, 5 grams, carbs, 13 grams, fiber, 5 grams, L-ascorbic acid, 11% of the RDI, folate, 10% of the RD, iron, 22% of the RDI. Coconut milk is one of the numerous things that have many mending properties. It can be viewed as a marvel food of sorts. The coconut can assist you with securing and conceivably fixing the collection of inward and outer circumstances that can come up and cause an issue for you. The coconut milk tastes excellent, and it is non-stuffing. Contrasted with cow's milk, this is one of quality's best gifts. Although it is high in immersed fats, this doesn't make any difference since it is spent as energy due to how it works with your body, and it isn't put away as fat. Has worked on your resistant framework and body protections. At the point when you use coconut milk, it will develop your invulnerable framework and develop your body's guards. You don't need to stress over figuring out how to extricate the milk yourself from the organic products, yet you can find it prepared for you in most supermarkets. It is now possible for you to make delicious coconut milk at home in a short time, so let's start watching now.
Welcome to Drinks Made Easy. Now, a lot of you recently have been watching our cranberry juice video or our pomegranate juice video. We got a bunch of requests to make homemade coconut milk. It's super simple, and because a lot of coconut milks out there right now have added sugars, here's a simple solution to make great coconut milk at home. You're going to start by using 2 cups of coconut flakes. Now, again, you can use sweetened ones if you want, but if your goal is a healthy beverage, go unsweetened. You can use large flakes, or you can use the little flakes like we're using here. Next, you're going to pour in 4 cups of hot water. Now, it shouldn't be boiling and it shouldn't be scalding, but it should be fairly hot, because what you're going to be doing is extracting all of the fats, oils, and flavors from that coconut milk. Put your lid on top, and you're probably going to want to take a rag and place it on top of your blender, because when you start it with all that water, it can tend to push out and you don't want to mess. You're going to want to blend it until the contents are liquefied. Now, this is going to be a different amount of time depending on just how chunky your coconut is. For this kind of lighter flake coconut, it only took us about 2.5–3 minutes. Once you do that, you're going to take it off, and then you're going to need some cheesecloth that you're going to pour it through. So we have our cheesecloth that we've folded over many times. We're just going to pour our coconut milk into it. Gather it up and strain. Now, if you used water that was too hot, let it set for a little bit. And now you're just going to squeeze everything you can out of this. This is where you're going to get the nice creaminess of the coconut milk. Put it in a clean vessel and you're done.
Here are only a couple of things that it is utilized for. It is loaded with nutrients, minerals, and electrolytes. You will track down potassium, chloride, and calcium. It is great for the heart as well. The lauric corrosive present in it assists with unclogging the veins. Notwithstanding the entirety of the above mentioned, it likewise supports processing and is additionally utilized as a purgative. Coconut milk is plentiful in fundamental nutrients and minerals. It is a rich wellspring of nutrients N, potassium, and calcium. It is a lactose-free substitute for milk and can be utilized in prepared items, and it can without much of a stretch be consolidated in rice dishes. Assuming you are attempting to free weight, this will positively assist with that. It additionally helps support the invulnerable framework and fend off sickness and illness. It tends to be utilized against viral, hostile to microbial, hostile to parasitic, and hostile to bacterial. It is likewise dairy-free, so this is an incredible wellspring of milk for somebody that is lactose bigoted. The presence of lauric corrosive in coconut milk renders it against parasitic, hostile bacterial, and hostile viral properties. The impact is that it is phenomenal in battling contaminations. Many individuals use it in skin health management items. It saturates the skin and will ease rashes and dry skin. You can place it in your shower, or focus on it in your hair. It is great for the soundness of your skin and hair. It is generally utilized as a base in numerous corrective applications and items like hair oil and skin creams. It is an amazing hydrant. It is wealthy in cell reinforcements. Cell reinforcements assist the body with holding against maturing, hanging of the skin, unfortunate vision, and low bone thickness. Customary use can assist with diminishing the gamble of malignant growth, stroke, coronary illness, osteoporosis, stomach-related issues, diabetes, skin disease, and pimples. Presently remember, coconut milk isn't simply the water that is inside the coconut when you open, which is healthier coconut water or coconut milk. So you'll see that coconut milk contains more calories, fat, saturated fat, and calcium than coconut water. Coconut water has more protein, fiber, potassium, and sodium. You cannot substitute one for the other. Why? Coconut milk is thicker and higher in calories than coconut water. Get this, coconut water has 50 calories per cup, but coconut milk has a whopping 500 calories per cup. Coconut water doesn't provide the creamy texture needed for a recipe that calls for it. Are coconut milk and coconut water the same thing? Coconut water, what's the difference? Coconut milk and coconut water are beverages made from the Cocos nacifera plant, otherwise known as the coconut palm. Coconut water is a clear, fat-free liquid that is a ready-to-drink beverage, while coconut milk is a processed beverage. What that is coconut water, and it is not the same as milk. A few people groups are susceptible to coconut milk and its susceptible to coconut milk. Coconut milk incorporate undesirable weight gain and an expanded gamble of cardiovascular issues. Moreover, it might build the gamble of stomach-related issues like IBD or blockage. Those overly sensitive to nuts might encounter unfavorably susceptible responses to coconut milk because of its relationship with tree nuts. So this is simply one of the quality's awesome gift. There are many out there, and simply utilizing our normal assets can keep us sound and blissful, and feel improved about ourselves. Likewise, with anything, you ought to converse with your medical services supplier about your arrangements for any exceptional changes in your eating routine. On the off chance that you have an ailment, you ought to constantly counsel your PCP about your arrangements with your well-being so they know the precisely exact thing you're doing.